So today we're going to look at the fields. Let's go to the rock tab, give us some more breathing room. And let's see how everything's working, just as like it should be. Looking good here. So let's open our designer and we look at our fields. And we have a bunch of fields we can go select. So let's scroll down here and grab some opportunity type and stage, because we know that we need those guys. Always good to have an opportunity. And we probably don't need current generator, maybe created by, not something we want to have on here. Whatever we need. And we'll push this up to here. And those are, we've added fields and changed them. Now, we don't like our stages in the over here, so we want to move those around. So we're going to drag and drop them to where they need to be. Yeah, wherever you want them. Whatever suits you. Push it up, take it down, and we're on our way. All right, that looks good. So that's how you add and subtract fields. Any questions? Thank you. Label overrides, we can change the label to whatever we want. Width, we can set a fixed width on a column. This is actually great when you have really small fields like quantities that are maybe one or two, and you can just set it to a very small field. You can put an icon on the header, and that's all you need. Save space. The height. Let me demo how this works, and you can get a better idea what this is all about. So if you look at our fields, if we take this off, push it up, you'll see that we get this wrap, clip wrap thing. And that's great for really large fields, but it's not really germane or needed on really small field fixed with. But like a description, you're going to want it on. So let's push that up, and you'll see that description. That's right. There we go. And I'm going to wrap text. Great. Okay, X forms. What this is about is we have lots of fields here that are nice to have on a full screen, but when we get to a smaller page, we don't want them. We don't want some of these. It's just too much, takes up too much room, it gets all squished up. So what we can do, is that a word, squished up? Yeah, I think it is. So let's take some of these fields off. So we're going to say, hey, but I don't need lead source there, and maybe campaign's not one of our big guys. And so let's just take these larger fields off, and we're going to push it up here. Nothing's changed, right? Nothing's changed at all. But this is a great time to save our work, right? Because you never know when you're going to get called away and have to leave your work there, your computer goes down, then you haven't saved your work, and then you have to come back and do it all again. So I'm going to save the work as if you watched our 1, 2, 3 video, you'll know what I'm doing. And go back to here. And so now that I've saved it, 33, make sure I got it. We have to go back to the layout here and refresh. Okay, there's our field change. Then we go back to the lockout and we pick up where we left off. And so our fields. Oh, and we didn't demo the X form. So we have, like, lead source should not be on our smaller form, right? And it's not. So we can manipulate which ones appear and which ones don't. We probably can get rid of these guys. But anyway, that's how it works. So let's go back to the lock tab. You can make any field editable that you want. You just click the editable and then apply it, and the field becomes editable. So you can go in here and add some stuff to it. And let's see what who needs to be editable too. So we'll do that. This guy. Let's put on my changes. Let's put some breathing room here. So anyway, you can make any field you want editable. Straightforward. Of course, not every field should be editable or on the grid, but the roxDogs grid supports all field level security and standard security. So if will have access to the field via the permissions. They can edit it. But however, there's an extra layer of security in the grid that allows you to make something editable, but then apply permissions to it only to certain users. So when the grid appears, only certain users will be able to edit it. So you can restrict the editability of fields using permissions. And we'll go through that in more detail in a later video. But so you can make it editable, then your super users have edit rights, but your casual users will not. So that's kind of cool. Sort, yes or no, it's kind of straightforward. Yeah, all the fields appear on the sort. Maybe you don't want someone appearing up there. So you can take them off or add them as you want. We'll take these guys off. And we'll push our guys up, and then we can see that they're no longer sortable. So that's what that's all about. Next, we have linked fields. This enables you to make any field into your hyperlink. So here's the field you want to select, and here are the available hyperlink fields you can use. They're basically related lists, related items you can link to it. So it's good. This is not a good scenario on an opportunity, but if you have alternate keys that you want to apply to an object, because you have multiple named fields, you can use this to implement that. And so basically now you can turn it into a link. That really doesn't make sense on opportunity unless you want to use it to link to the opportunity number. But it's there for you.